Some people would say that it is a miracle that Selby Abbey is still here today, as it has suffered many disasters during its 950-year history. The worst one I've already mentioned was when King Henry VIII shut it down and kicked out all the monks, and it looked as though it might not survive at all. Another, it was in the year 1690 when the central tower fell down and collapsed onto part of the abbey, the part that we're standing in at the moment, and demolished it. And it was repaired, sort of, badly repaired, shall we say, and only properly repaired 100 years ago. But another great disaster was around that 100 years ago mark, when in 1906 there was a huge fire in the abbey. They were building a new organ, the instrument to which the congregation and the choir sing when they're worshipping, and the organ builder, we think, probably left an oil lamp or a candle or something burning, which started off a fire. In those days there weren't any fire alarms or anything like that, and so the first that people knew about the fire was when they could see smoke and flames billowing out of the windows, and it was too late for them to do anything to put it out. The fire raged overnight, and by the next day people came from miles around to see the devastation that it had caused. All the roofs had fallen in, the bells in the tower had melted and collapsed down onto the ground. There's a picture behind which shows the sky through the ruins of the abbey, and above me there is the face of Jesus, what was once a golden face up in the roof, what's known as a boss, which decorates the ceiling of the abbey, and that, as you can see, is all badly burned and charred and come crashing down to the ground. Well, amazingly, it looked as though the abbey had come to the end of its life and its history, but amazingly, money came in from all around the country, and within 2 years it was rebuilt and reopened. And not only was it rebuilt to the way it was before the fire, but people also thought now's the time to rebuild the tower after its collapse, and also this part of the abbey. And so in some ways the abbey is now in a better condition than it has been since its very early days when it was built by Hugh. Inside the abbey we have an exhibition which shows some of the things which were rescued from the fire, or indeed made from some of the burnt wood in the fire, so that people could sell those and raise money for the appeal to rebuild it. And also we have the copy of the Selby Times from that very day when the fire raged, and with people saying what it was like to watch their beloved abbey in flames.